Great! Not wasted all my money! Now I have to clean the emerald blocks so they shine.
Hey, Mikey, I brought you a cake I just bought at the store.
Give it back to me.
What?
Stay outside. Don't come into my house. From now on, you're not allowed near my house. I don't want you to get it dirty. I'll take your cake because I'm hungry. You stay outside. I even put your picture on the sign so you know you can't come in here.
Mikey lost his fear. I brought him a cake and he took it away and told me not to go near his house. He pushed me. I've got to teach him a lesson he'll learn for life. I know how I can do it. I use these drones to water the vegetable garden, but instead I'm going to pour water on Mikey's house. First I have to fill all the drones with water, and then I'll pour the water on Mikey. Actually, Mikey asked for it. He's being very cocky and he won't even let me in the house. This will be a great revenge. In fact, you could get the water from the sewer, although I don't want to waste time on that. Great, now I have to connect to the drones through this remote. Great. Now they'll fly into the village and flood it. Then Mikey's house will be underwater. Great, and that's not all. I have a shark hanger. When the water fills up, I'll open the hanger. I can't wait to see Mikey crying that his new home is now underwater. He's sure to be upset. Great, the village flooded even faster than I thought.
What are we gonna do? I didn't even realize what happened. The village flooded so fast I didn't even realize what happened. Good thing I had time to get my watch from home. My grandfather gave it to me.
All right, this is the greatest prank ever. Mikey's panicking so funny. If he apologizes, I might take all the water out of the village. Great, the shark's out of the hangar. It's gotta swim to Mikey's house.
Was that a shark? What's it doing here? They only live in the ocean. I better stay out of the water so I don't get bit. What a day today. It's all bad luck.
That's very funny. That's the funniest prank I've ever done. Mikey has such a funny look on his face.
Okay, I'm gonna wear a helmet so I can breathe underwater. It's time to go down to my bunker.
What?
Good thing I'm prepared for such an occasion. I'm going to quickly rinse off the water, and this will all be over. I have to hurry up because I wanted to watch a movie tonight. The sooner I start, the sooner I'll be done. The main thing is to make it work.
What? I don't get it. What bunker is he talking about? And how he's gonna flush the water? I don't get it. Well, I gotta follow him to see what Mikey's up to. I thought Mikey was gonna scream funny and ask me for help, and he didn't even say anything. All right, I gotta get to Mikey's house without him seeing me. I don't know why he's so calm. He was only surprised when he saw the shark. Mikey goes over to his house. I want to see what he's doing.
My house wasn't even damaged. It didn't even get water in it. Good thing I built a bunker right under the house. Soon I'll wash off all this water and it'll all be over.
I gotta get into the house to see what Mikey's doing now. He said something about being able to flush out the water. I think he's just lying. The most important thing is that Mikey doesn't see me, or he'll get suspicious. Honestly, I didn't even know his house was so technologically advanced, it's amazing. I have to be very quiet so he doesn't hear me.
Great! I didn't even get water in my bunker. I used iron blocks for a reason. I'm actually a bit hungry and I would eat, but first I want to deal with the water. Okay, time to activate the lever and flush out the water. I'm used to our village being flooded by tsunamis all the time. Great! The water is slowly going away, and soon it will be completely gone from the village. So I decided to make a flushing system. Underneath our village is a huge mine. It will hold all the water. The most important thing is that none of the villagers are washed away, because I don't want to get them out of the cave.
I can't believe how this is possible, how you were able to build all this. I'm sure you cheated somehow. Tell me how you built it all. You didn't even have the money.
I gotta hit the panic button. All right, security guards, take JJ outside.
What?
He's not allowed in my house. I want you to get him so he remembers this rule for life.
Come here, JJ. We just want to show what will happen to people like you. I want to teach you a lesson so that you learn a lesson for life.
You can't catch me. How is it even possible Mikey has guards? No! I can't believe his device worked. He was able to flush the water.
I want you to catch up with him. I want him to learn the lesson that you can't come to my house. JJ had such a funny expression on his face. It was hilarious.
I can't believe Mikey actually managed to flush out all the water in the village. It's unbelievable. This time he's outsmarted me, but not for long. First, I'm going to close the hole where all the water leaked out with iron blocks. Great! Now Mikey will never be able to flush the water again. Ho-ho! I have an idea. I'll blow up the dam that holds the water back. Then the village will flood, and Mikey won't be able to wash the water away because I fixed the hole where all the water went. It'll be very cool, and most importantly, no one will expect the village to flood a second time. I'm lucky that there are TNTs already set up here, and even someone laid a cable. Now I just have to activate the lever and the explosion will happen. I can imagine how surprised Mikey will be when he sees a huge wave 40 meters high or even more. No one will definitely expect this. I'm sure Mikey will definitely be surprised. It will be very funny. Okay, I have to hurry before anyone notices me here. When I blow up TNT, I'll have to run away from here right away so that I don't get swept up in a wave. Oh, great. It looks very cool. The dam has burst and the water is starting to flow. There's a big crack in the dam. In a couple of seconds, the dam will break completely and the water will rush into the village. I have to run to the houses to hide from the wave. I didn't think there would be so much water. It's like a tsunami. I didn't know there was so much water in the platinum.
Because the village flooded, I couldn't finish my house. I have to finish this pillar. I have to put emerald blocks here. I'm so glad that I decided to improve my house. Now it can withstand any disaster and even no water got inside it. I don't get it. What is this tsunami? Why is our village always in trouble? Ah! My house has to withstand this tsunami.
This will be the most legendary prank in the world. No one will definitely expect this. It looks really cool, although I think I've overdone it a bit. The whole village is underwater and even my house is affected too. Well, I want to check on Mikey. Good thing I have a boat and I can get anywhere fast. Oh, great! He won't be able to flush this time. I was smarter than Mikey. I wonder what he's doing now. Maybe he's decided to give up and apologize to me. I want to swim up to his house.
I know JJ is behind this. He thinks he's outsmarting me, but he's not. I knew this would happen, so I bought a cannon that shoots sponges. All the water soaks into the sponges, and it's all over. When all the sponges soak up all the water, I'll find JJ and make him apologize. Great, I did it. The sponges soaked up all the water.
What?
Now the village is dry. I'm so tired of this.
I can't believe it. Now we're gonna have a war. I won't rest until the village is completely flooded. I'm sure a couple more times and Mikey will give up. Mikey started this whole thing. He took my cake and banned me from his house. In fact, I have an idea how I can flood the village again. I'm sure he won't be able to clear the water this time. I'll do it all day until Mikey decides to give up and apologize to me. Oh, okay. My plan is simple enough. I'll put the pistons here and the dispenser on top of them. Then I'll put buckets of water in them. To flood the village, I have to make several of these devices. The most important thing is to activate them at the same time to flood the village quickly, so I will connect them with one cable. This will be the coolest prank ever. I'm sure Mikey is already tired and he won't be able to flush the water this time. To be honest, I still find it hard to believe that Mikey built such a technologically advanced house. He even had a bunker in his house. I have to remember to put in signal boosters so that the cable will definitely work. In fact, I have to make some pistons with dispenser to make the whole village flood. Also, I use magic water. There is a lot of water in the bucket so I can flood the village for sure. Great, the mechanism is working properly now. I have to build some more of these. Oh, I'm sure Mikey won't be expecting me to flood the village for the third time. I'm sure he doesn't have any strength left. The most important thing is that I don't get noticed by the mayor because he doesn't like me doing my pranks. Although he's not in the village now, so he won't know I'm the one who's been drinking in the village all this time. Great! So far, everything is going according to plan. Soon, the village will be flooded. I'm sure Mikey won't be able to flush the water this time. I think he's out of sponges and he's tired. Okay, I have to stop talking and focus on building machinery. Otherwise, if I keep talking, I'll never finish building at this rate. In fact, I have to build these devices from all sides so that the village is definitely flooded. Actually, it seems to me that Mikey was up to something. Oh, I thought that he would interfere with me, although there is a chance that he simply did not hear me and did not notice. Although it seems to me that Mikey is up to something. When I'm done setting up the machinery, I'll destroy Mikey's house so it won't be able to flush anymore. I have to hurry. I still have to put dispenser on all sides so the whole village floods and no one realizes what's going on. Honestly, I think this is the most legendary pranks in the world. I don't think anyone has ever flooded a village for pranks before. Oh, to be honest, I'm pretty tired. I've been doing this all day. Great! The mechanism worked as it should. Now I can build more mechanisms next. Honestly, I don't know why Mikey's not trying to stop me. Maybe he's left the village altogether. Okay, it seems to me that this is the right place to build another mechanism. Little by little, the village has already started to flood, and when I complete all the mechanisms, the whole village will flood. Oh, great. I think this will be the last mechanism for flooding the village. Otherwise, I've already spent too much time building these mechanisms. Actually, I'm wondering what Mikey is doing right now. Maybe he's building a new device to flush all the water. In fact, I'll build another mechanism next to this one so that the village can hurry up faster. In fact, now we have to wait until the village is completely flooded. Great, the mechanism is working properly and now the water is flowing out of it. Oh, to be honest, it's a brilliant plan, and I'm sure I can beat Mikey. All the mechanisms are working properly and water is flowing out of them. Soon they will completely flood the village. In fact, it seems to me that this is even for the best. Before the village is completely flooded, I want to destroy Mikey's house. I'm sure there's a sponge in his bunker that can wash away all the water, or he has more sponges in there. That's why I'm going to destroy his house, and it's also going to be revenge for Mikey forbidding me to enter his house and for taking my cake for himself. I just have some TNT. It should be enough to blow up his house. It's going to be very funny, and I'm sure he won't expect it. In fact, so that Mikey doesn't get mad at me when it's over, I'll buy him a large portion of ice cream and help him rebuild the house. First, I want to destroy the hatch so that Mikey can't use it. I know there's a special system. I think one TNT block is enough to destroy the hatch. I'm sure Mikey definitely won't expect that. Okay, I have to hurry, because soon the whole village will be flooded. I have practically no time left. To be honest, it seems to me that when the mayor comes to the village, he will be very angry at me for flooding the village several times. Okay, now I have to lay a cable to blow up TNT. It's going to be very funny. I love making fun of Mikey. He reacts so funny every time and has a very funny look on his face. Great, now I have to get away from the TNT so I don't get hit by the force of the explosion. Oh, great, I did it. I was able to destroy the hatch so Mikey won't be able to flush the water. The explosion was even more powerful than I thought. Now we need to destroy the house. I have TNT left. Because Mikey built the house out of emerald blocks, it will be hard to destroy it. These blocks are strong enough. The most important thing is to destroy his bunker. Then he won't be able to flush the water and give up. I have to lay the cable, but the door is in the way. I have to remove it and lay the cable. Although I think I can blow it up anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put the lever right here and activate it. In fact, I can imagine how surprised Mikey will be when he sees that I blew up his house. The most important thing is to run out of the house so that I am not hurt by the force of the explosion. Great, now I have to wait a little while for the TNT to explode. After all, I like to make fun of Mikey. Oh,
Why is our village always in trouble? This is the third time our village has been flooded for the village.
great, I did it. I was able to flood the village for the third time. It's been a long time and Mikey hasn't been able to flush the water yet. It looks like he's not doing anything. Oh, I want to check on Mikey. He should be in the bunker right now. Still, I love making fun of Mikey. I can imagine what a surprised face he's got right now. The most important thing is that now his bunker is completely flooded and all the devices that he built are not working. Okay, I want to find Mikey. He should be in the bunker. Strange. I don't see him here. Maybe he's in another room or maybe he's not here at all. All right, I can see the passageway. I'm sure Mikey's in there. Hey Mikey, how you doing?
Hi-ya! Get out of here! I'm not your food! Why do I always get in trouble? My sword and pickaxe broke at the wrong time. Don't eat me! I'm not your food!
I'll help you, Mikey. Actually, it was a shark that should have swum away right away. I didn't know he was still in the village. She has very tough skin to beat her. I have to hit her with all my might. Oh, great, I did it.
Great! Now it's no longer a threat to us. You won. You managed to flood the village and destroy my house that I've spent so much time building. You proved you're right.
Actually, I think my prank was too rude. I went overboard too much as an apology. I'm ready to buy you as much ice cream as you can eat, and I'll help you build a new house or fix this house and bunker. Let's get out of here first then. I hope you're not mad at me. Oh,
It's not much, especially since it's my own fault. I took the cake from you and forbade you to enter my house. The most important thing is that everything is over. And even more so, you said that you would buy me ice cream and fix the house and the bunker. Let's get out, because I'm already tired of sitting here. In fact, I'm so tired, I'm glad it's finally over. I have almost no strength left.
I don't have the energy either. Today was a hectic day, but the most important thing is that it's over. I'm glad we made up. I still have to break the mechanisms that pour water, then all the water will spread out and it won't be here.
Because of you, the whole village is underwater. This is the 3rd time you have flooded the village. I don't want to know which one of you is to blame.
Why do we always get into trouble? I should have stopped you from flooding the village in the first place. And how are we gonna get out of the village? I'm too tired to swim out of here.
Don't worry, Mikey. We have a boat. The more we can move to another village, to a bigger one where there is a pizzeria and a lot of ice cream. Oh, I just know where the nearest village is. The sooner we get there, the sooner we'll go eat ice cream.
Great, I like it, but we have to hurry. We still have to get to that village, build houses, and buy ice cream and pizza. I'm glad we made up in the end and everything ended well.
See you all in the next video. Don't miss it.